Hi there, Clivet speaking. Welcome back to another edition of the NKA podcast show where we educate people on how to stay young while growing old. In today's edition of the show, we will be talking on two different topics that are intertwined, and we want to create a difference between two things that are very confusing when it comes to health and healthcare in different parts of the world. We will be talking on what conventional orthodox medicine is and what alternative or traditional medicine is all about. Conventional medicine has its own properties and advantages over alternative medicine, same as alternative medicine has its own advantages over conventional medicine. And today we will be looking at the two. Since our focus in this podcast is for you to stay young while growing old, it is just important we look at the different concepts or areas of conventional medicine that we might focus on, and the other areas of alternative medicine that we will pay attention to. Mind you, we will be looking at different areas and we will be talking on different topics, but today, for today's edition, I just want you to follow suit as I make you understand what conventional medicine is and what alternative medicine is. And if you have not watched the first edition or the first episode of this particular show, I will implore you to go and watch that particular episode. There you'll be able to follow suit with what we are saying. And looking at what conventional medicine is, conventional medicine is a system in which medical doctors and other healthcare practitioners like nurses, pharmacists, and other health technicians treat symptoms and diseases using drugs, radiations, and or surgery. And other names of conventional medicines are allopathic medicine, biomedicine, mainstream medicine, orthodox medicine, and even Western medicine. And when it comes to conventional medicine, they use more of scientific and research-based approach, focusing more on technology and drugs to treat illnesses and injuries, which is not the same for alternative medicine. With conventional medicine, it deals more with toxic substances. And when I say toxic substances, I am looking at drugs. Drugs in themselves are very toxic when it comes to the human body. Even at therapeutic doses, they have numerous and sometimes very, very deleterious side effects. But we don't want to pay much attention to this conventional or to these drugs or orthodox medication. We want to enter and talk a little bit more on alternative medicine. What then is alternative medicine? According to WHO, alternative medicine is the sum total of the knowledge, skills, and practices based on the theories, beliefs, and experiences indigenous to different cultures, whether explicable or not, used in the maintenance of health, as well as in the prevention, diagnosis, improvement, or treatment of physical and mental illnesses. And this is where I am very much convinced to practice alternative medicine, because alternative medicine doesn't only look at the physical body, it goes far beyond the physical body. It incorporates the spiritual being. Alternative medicine gets to understand that before the physical body, there is a being that is spiritual. And alternative medicine is not focused on treating only symptoms of a disease. It is focused on treating the cause of a disease, goes right down to the root, rather than just the symptoms, which is what majorly conventional therapy focuses on. With alternative medicine, we are prone to different categories of therapy. And when we look at different, when we go back to history, we will get to realize that the different systems of medicine that existed in prehistoric time were majorly focused on alternative medicine. They were focused on treating the mind, the body, and the soul, which is a little bit different from what conventional medicine is all about. And when we look at the alternative medicine in another point of view, we will tend to see how alternative medicine has improved the patient's life. But something I must tell you about alternative medicine is that in times of emergency, conventional medicine has a vital role to play as opposed to alternative medicine. because alternative medicine takes a longer period of time for you to regain your total state of health, which is not always the case with conventional medicine. And when we look at alternative medicine focuses on the person as a whole. It doesn't treat you in parts as conventional medicine do. It is focused on treating you as an individual, you as a person, you as a whole. And that is where we get to realize that it focuses on things that are outside the scope of the hospital. Most often it focuses majorly on nutrition, it focuses on acupuncture, it focuses on tai chi, it focuses on massage, hypnotherapy, body and mind therapeutics or techniques, and so many more that are ingrained in alternative medicine. And still in alternative medicine, we get to see that you as a person is being relieved of your symptoms. You as a person is being involved in your therapy. And when a patient is involved in his or her therapy, that patient tends to feel more in charge. And because the patient feels in charge of their health, they tend to radiate positive energy. And this positive energy has a positive impact on their overall health status, on their overall improvement. Which most often, when I look at our system here, we do not practice this all the time. Most often you go to the hospital, you meet up with a nurse to administer you a treatment. The nurse does like a robot. Yes, they have been asked to administer this, and this is what they administer. Most often they don't have communication with the patient, which is something that alternative medicine draws strength from. Alternative medicine discusses with you, get to find out what the issue is from the cause. And when they understand what the issue is, it becomes very, very easy for them to treat, to cure, to prevent, and to even advise you on how to stay calm in the midst of trouble. With alternative medicine, living long becomes a life reality. Living long becomes very, very realistic. With conventional medicine, I cannot say same. And when we look at life expectancy, there are people on this planet Earth that live 100 and 110 years, the centurions and the super centurions. They live that long on Earth. But when you go down to understanding what is it that they do on a daily basis that makes them to live this long on Earth, you will get to realize that it is all ingrained in alternative medicine. Yes, something we will talk on another episode. We will talk on the secrets to long life and happiness. What is it that the longest living people on Earth are doing on a daily basis that permits them to live that long on Earth? Yes, we too want to live long. We too want to live long and enjoy the glory that is found here on Earth. But the society, the things we consume today, the drugs we take do not permit us to live that long, because drugs in themselves are toxic chemicals that have a lot of side effects and deleterious effects, especially on our DNA. And aging is something that is highly related to the DNA. And with alternative medicine, they combine products, they combine substances from natural sources that have a scavenging effect on your DNA, facilitating your process of repair. And because the repair process is very fast, you tend to age young. You get it? You age young, meaning that you have the ability to stay young or to live long on this earth, but you are staying young because you are consuming products, you are consuming things that are of natural origin. That is not telling you that conventional medicine is bad. I am simply telling you that when you put the two on a pedestal, alternative medicine is more preferred than conventional medicine. But when it comes to short-term therapy, conventional medicine is the best, because conventional medicine is used majorly for emergency cases. But I want to see what I would like to do, or what I would like to be sharing with you, is how we can harness on the advantages and advantages of conventional medicine, advantages of alternative medicine, and see if they can merge and work together to better the health outcome of a particular patient. And this and many more we will be talking in subsequent editions of this particular show. But for today's case, I would like you to subscribe if you have not yet, and of course turn on the notification for our post so that the next time we drop a video, you will be the first to notice. Thank you for listening, and see you another time.